If these words are spoken to you, be worried. They may be the last thing you ever hear.
Everybody be cool, or you'll be just as dead as these.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 pre-kill quips in movies.
You're fired.
For this list, we're looking at the most memorable and badass one-liners, remarks, jokes, or wisecracks from films uttered by characters just before they kill someone.
Knock, knock.
Number 10. Yeah? You too. The Thing.
How's it coming in there?
After spending the entire film watching everyone around him slowly be turned into deadly monsters trying to kill him, it's not surprising that MacReady is a little on edge. When his plan to destroy one of those creatures goes awry, this is his opportunity to release all of that anger. A perfect line that encapsulates the frustration he must be feeling and gives the audience a few seconds of levity. These words are the perfect capper to everything that came before it.
Yeah, you too!
Number 9. Give my regards to King Tut, asshole. Stargate. Kurt Russell is at it again. As a special ops colonel who begins an adventure in another world with no great desire to survive or return home, he finds the fight for survival inside himself. Anubis, the personal guard of his enemy Ra, has the unenviable task of trying to relieve Jack O'Neill of his life. And that brings us to this line. Derisive and concise, this quip works on every level, especially when delivered by a true Hollywood hero.
Give my regards to King Tut, asshole.
Number 8. Say hello to your brother. Die Hard with a Vengeance.
You are about to have a very bad day.
Considered by many to be the best Die Hard sequel, which makes sense when you remember the villainous family ties to the original. With a Vengeance features the coolest pre-kill wisecrack of them all.
Try and get his attention.
An allusion to the death of legendary villain Hans Gruber, who McClane killed all those years earlier. It works completely as a spit in the face to the bad guy and as a pleasant callback for the audience.
Just keeps getting better.
Despite also loving the all-time classic line from the original, Happy Trails, Hans.
Happy trails, Hans.
It was the huge smile that this line brings to our faces that's earned its place on our list.
Say hello to your brother.
Get out of here!
Number 7. Let's Get High. A Nightmare on Elm Street 3, Dream Warriors.
How do we find him, Kristen?
As the Nightmare on Elm Street series progressed, Freddy Krueger became a catchphrase-uttering facsimile of his earlier scarier self.
Where are you going, Piglet? The party's just starting.
Though that may not have worked for some horror purists, it certainly works for our list here today. Though lines like, "Tell them Freddy sent you," and "Told ya comic books was bad for ya" were standouts.
Told ya comic books was bad for ya.
It was this line from the third film that worked the best for us.
Let's get high.
An exceptional example of how Freddy turns your vices against you. Using a line any junkie would love to hear to kill a former one is his victim's absolute nightmare.
What a rush.
Number 6. I Am No Man, The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King.
Feast on his flesh.
When Peter Jackson chose to adapt J.R.R. Tolkien's classic works into a series of films, he must have realized one weakness of the series was how few good female roles there were.
I will kill you if you touch him.
Luckily for him, he could rely heavily on Éowyn to fill that responsibility. In the final film, she has as strong an effect on the outcome of the battles for Middle-earth as nearly anyone.
Fool. No man can kill me.
I don't uttering this classic, succinct line after she was told no man could kill the leader of the Nazgul. She puts down a truly deadly villain as bravely and effectively as any man could.
I am no man.
Number 5. Dodge this. The Matrix.
What are you trying to tell me? That I can dodge bullets?
It's an unfortunate truth, but the 2 mediocre sequels to this sci-fi classic have obscured some people's memories of just how awesome the first film truly is.
Trinity! Help!
Up until this moment, we thought it seemed impossible to take down an agent at all. Among many other things, they've shown themselves capable of dodging a bullet, but Trinity finds a surefire way to put an end to that. Seriously, how awesome is this?
Dodge this.
Number 4. Get off my plane. Air Force One.
Listen to me. You know who I am. I'm the President of the United States.
Harrison Ford will always be associated with his 2 standout roles as Han Solo and Indiana Jones. And though they both have some truly magnificent dialogue, they aren't known for their pre-death wit.
We can't give in to their demands.
Instead, it's Ford's turn as a president whose family is under attack mid-flight that finds its way here.
I'll do anything to save my family. Don't ask me for something I can't give.
The type of line that only works if you're an actor as cool as the Ford and happens to be playing a kick-ass country leader. Everything came together for this one.
Get off my plane.
Number 3. I lied. Commando.
What is important is gravity.
It seems outrageous that an actor with a thick Austrian accent might just be the best actor for conveying whatever hilarious zinger screenwriters can come up with. Yet, we can't argue against it.
I'll be back, Benny.
We think the key to Arnie's success in this highly competitive field is his ability to spew ridiculousness completely earnestly, like he's not in on the joke, and then have giant muscles that back up his claims with deeds.
I have to remind you, Sally. This is my weak arm.
Best represented in this amazing sequence in this 80s classic, Arnold made this line that probably sounded insane on paper completely badass.
Remember, Sally, when I promised to kill you last?
That's what made you did.
I lied.
Number 2. Say hello to my little friend, Scarface.
Antonio Montana. And you? What you call yourself?
One of the most quoted phrases in film history. There doesn't appear to be any better way we can think of to encapsulate the reckless abandon Tony Montana's rise to power was built on than this.
Amigo, the only thing in this world that gives orders is balls. You got that? Balls.
Screamed by a man who's fueled by cocaine and a death wish just prior to taking down a legion of hitmen sent to kill him. Al Pacino and his little friend have gone down in the annals of film history, and there they will stay.
Say hello to my little friend!
Before we reveal our top pick, here are some honorable mentions.
I'm gonna make this pencil disappear.
Ta-da! It's gone.
No thanks. I already had a wife.
Hey, I'll swallow your soul. I'll swallow your soul. I'll swallow your soul.
Swallow this.
Time to face gravity.
I like the way you die, boy.
Number 1. Hasta la vista, baby. Terminator 2, Judgment Day.
Come with me if you want to live.
Okay, we know, technically the T-1000 comes back to life after this scene, but we think it's close enough. And the strength of the line and how much it's caught on in pop culture won it the number 1 spot despite that. And after all, Arnold does get his man, robot, in the end. the history of cinema, out-of-touch writers have many times thrown slang into films that was either passé or that they just thought sounded cool.
I swear I will not kill anyone.
Prior to this movie, we don't remember ever hearing these words strung together quite like this. Funny, inspired, and fitting.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Do you agree with our list?
Yes!
What's your favorite pre-kill quip?
Groovy.
For more action top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.